start the video off here. As you can see, it's kind of cold out. Let's go see how the water's looking at the pond. So we are walking over to these ponds by my house. They're honestly trash. Like there's probably like one bass per each pond. But this is like the ponds that I always come to when either the water is unfreezing or the water is freezing, to kind of get a gauge on how thick the ice is. So just always swing by here early on the year, or later in the winter when the water's unfreezing. Right now obviously we are testing the ice to see when I can begin ice fishing around here. I definitely know it's not going to be thick enough to stand on. I believe that's not open water. No, it's not. It's actually just a thin layer, but right here it looks like it's thicker, but definitely doubt it's going to be thick enough to stand on. So here's my comprehensive review on the water conditions in southern Ohio right now. Here's what I do. I take a small rock, and by the way, my hands are freezing right now. Take a small rock. If a small rock penetrates, that means it's thin. We go up in size until I go to like one of these boulders, but I don't think it's going to take much. Hey, it passed the little rock test. All right, let's move up to step number 2. And look, water seeping through there though, but it passed medium size number rock. All right, let's go to a large scale rock test. Here we go. I'm not feeling good about this one. Oh, and there it is, cracked hole in the ice. All right, mega scale right here. Here we go. Oh, that's going through. Oh! All right, I'm looking at the ice right now. One of them actually did go through. Like the medium-sized one went through. I think I just threw it hard or whatever. The ice is about, if I had to guess, it's about an inch thick right now. Definitely, we are getting there. It's freezing out here right now. It's probably like 15 degrees. We are getting there, and we should be ice fishing here in a little bit. Although next week is supposed to warm up, so waiting for the ice fishing season to start. If it remained this cold for a week or so, we would be in good shape, but I think next week it's supposed to warm up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my truck. It's pretty cold out here. All right. Woo! It's cold out there. It is cold out there. If you don't know or live in Cincinnati, Cincinnati has this little joke or, little saying, and everybody literally around here knows it. And it's just like, the weather can be like 60 degrees one day, 20 degrees the next day, 50 degrees raining. The weather is constantly changing, and that can hurt the fishing with the pressure changes and all the weather changes or whatever. That hurts the fishing. And as well, it's really annoying when winter hits, because a lot of times it'll be freezing. Like right now it's like 13 degrees. It's freezing, and then like in a couple days it's gonna be like 40s and 50s, and then it'll go back down to like 5 degrees, and eventually the cold weather does seem to finally like succeed and set in, and that's when I typically ice fish. Typically I'm ice fishing like, I feel like mid-January. That's typically when I start getting into my ice fishing groove. But there are actually a few limited options for fishing right now where I live, and that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, and that would be fly fishing. And the reason that we can do this right now, well, not specifically fly fishing, I can fish with whatever I wanted to, but the reason that I can fish for trout right now is because where I fish is a stream, and the water's constantly moving. So I guess I could fish a lot of different streams, but the one I'm going to, I specifically target trout just because they're more apt to be active in the colder weather versus like an actual bass or something like that. So trout are cold water fish, so that's what I'm gonna go target tomorrow. Don't, however, need anything today, but I just wanted to come here just to look around, just because I haven't been in the store, and it's definitely busy right now. There's a lot of people in here, and just came to look at some of the fishing gear, and more specifically just see if there's any good deals on fly fishing stuff, because that is what I'm going to target tomorrow. So I could bring like conventional gear tomorrow and fish with like live worms or something, and probably have a better chance of catching more fish, but I really want to target trout with the fly tomorrow. I don't know, it brings out like the purist in me, so to speak, and I just feel like it's always more fun, at least for me in general, to catch them on a fly and go after them and chase them with that technique. upstairs and I find myself in the hunting section. I've never really hunted or anything, and it's something I might want to change this year. If you guys want to see hunting videos, or maybe just 1 or 2 this year, go ahead and drop me a comment in the section below, and we might have to make that happen, because I'd like to do it. I've never done it. At least experience it one time. This is actually the first time that I've ever used the elevator at Bass Pro. I've always known it was here. I don't know. I'm kind of excited right now because I've come to this Bass Pro countless times. It's the first time I ever used the elevator. Look at this poodle right here. Oh my god.
Can I pet it?
No?
Yeah.
Can I pet it?
I've never seen them like that either.
You've never seen
Oh my god. Crazy.
Seven. And then I just opened up a groom shop, so you can't have one color and not the other.
Awesome.
So, you know.
We are now back at the house. Just took that little trip out to Bass Pro just to kind of look around, and I honestly don't know, just kill some time probably. But we are going to go trout fishing, attempt to go trout fishing tomorrow. Every time I've done this in the winter when it's cold, I've never done that successful. I've never really caught a lot of fish. So I'm a little worried tomorrow, but I'm still going to be optimistic about it, and hopefully I can catch some nice fish to film tomorrow, and the fact that I haven't caught a trout in a few months. So looking forward to it. It is going to be cold. I think the high tomorrow is going to be like in the 20s. So it is going to be pretty cold, but I'm ready to battle it. I'm probably going to wake up around like 8 or 9 and get there around 10 to 11, somewhere around that range. So try to fish like when the temperature is warming up, so to speak. Other than that, though, that's what we're looking at tomorrow. And also a little update is I actually did pick up a MacBook for the first time. This is actually my first laptop I've ever had. I've had 2 iMacs, which is like my iMac right here, if you can barely see that. But I'm selling that Tuesday. So no more iMac. I should have bought this. When I bought this computer, I should have bought the laptop just so I can be portable. But I did buy a laptop, and you probably are wondering, like, this is the older model. This is the 2015, and I'm so glad that I was able to pick up a 15. You guys are going to hear my rant on the Apple 2016 new Apple MacBooks. They just don't make any sense to me. I don't know why anybody would honestly buy one of them. Apple computers are real expensive, and when you take out all the ports like this and basically make your own ports, you're limiting the user to everything that they do. All my cameras are SD cards. All the headphones are the same jack, but when you take that out of the computer, what's the point in buying it? Just because you can make a lighter computer or, a little bit faster computer. I'd much rather still have, ease of use and access to all the stuff that I use, because why else would I even need a computer, if that makes any sense? So that's my short little rant. That's my little take on why I bought this computer right here. I did want to let you guys know that I am open to like suggestions on if you want to fish with me or set something up. Go ahead and let me know. Just get a hold of me through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, DM me on YouTube, email me, something like that. Just get a hold of me. What I'm looking at right now is I would like to come up to like Northern Ohio or somewhere around there and fish like the Great Lakes, ice fish. So if any of you guys do stuff like that, or if you just feel like, you have a cool fishing experience to share with me on how you fish, go ahead and just get a hold of me, and, we'll talk it over and see if we can make that happen, because I do want to start reaching out and fishing with you, a lot of you guys. So specifically, I would love to get on some nice ice fishing here soon that's relatively close to me. So if any of you guys fit that bill, be sure to let me know. As always, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I'm going to start editing this video so you guys can see it tonight. Thank you again for watching. Trout fishing tomorrow. I will see you next time.